Well, we are back with another episode of Rollin with the Homies podcast. And today, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Dustin Vidrine, homie.
He is the homie of the day.
Heavy breathing homie.
Yeah, Dustin's a beast. Dustin, you want to give a little bit about your background and like things you got going on?
Yeah, let's see. 48-year-old attorney. Be 49 in September. 2 teenage kids from Louisiana originally. Moved out here at the end of 2006. Started training Jiu-Jitsu about 3 calendar years ago.
Oh yeah.
Here at Grey Wolf at Aries PV. Currently trained at a different gym just due to location move in the North Valley, but enjoy coming back home, so to speak, here a couple times a month for open mat. And it's been jiu-jitsu mostly, but now it's all no-gi jiu-jitsu geared for striking and MMA, and doing a little bit of Muay Thai as well.
What made you make that shift to kind of like the more Muay Thai?
I always wanted to start in that.
Yeah.
Just from a self-defense standpoint, not so much as competitive sport jiu-jitsu, just to be well-rounded. But I love to hear so much that it wasn't really a priority. But when I moved and bought a place up north, they had a gym close by that incorporated it, so I figured, why not?
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. Question I like to ask, and answer this however kind of you feel. What, if anything, has jiu-jitsu changed or improved in your life since starting?
For me personally, it improved community and friendships. I was married forever. When I moved here, and as an older adult, for me and probably anyone else, you make your core friends when you're younger, back in your home. Once you're married, you just do what you're told. Your friends are who you're told your friends are going to be. And when you get divorced, suddenly you may not have those same friends, particularly out here where my core group was all through my ex-wife. And that's it. I mean, the community is fantaculous. I can't even talk.
That was a good word.
Breathe,
a good word. I like it.
Or think after rolling with this head homie for 10 minutes straight. But surprisingly, that's what it did for me.
Yeah.
Thought more it'd be just workout, get back into something with the skill set, but I don't even care about the belts or the fighting really anymore. It's this stuff like this.
Yeah.
Right.
What was community something you were looking for when you
No,
started jiu-jitsu,
not really.
or just something that you kind of found within
Just
it?
kind of found it. I thought I had community,
Yeah.
but when I look back, it was really just community of coworkers I became friends with, people I may have met out and about that just, on the dating scene that just stayed platonic friends with. But yeah, that was not a real community. It wasn't something I was looking for. I kind of did yoga in those years, and I think that's pretty well known. They have I'll say it, weird cultish community.
People would say that about jiu-jitsu as well, though.
Well, yeah, and it's probably true. So if that's the case, I'm a cult member because I like it. But I didn't realize I was lacking community. But looking back, that's the biggest thing I got from this.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely I think you were here pretty much from almost inception, right? I mean,
I was the second warrior class, so 3 weeks after official opening.
Yeah, beautiful.
Which I would never know you but for this. What were you, 27 when we met? Military, retired, we never would have crossed paths. I would have looked at you, saw a rhythm tattoo on your leg, and thought, what's wrong with that dude? But here we are.
It's crazy.
Right?
That's one of the things about jiu-jitsu is there's drug dealers rolling with cops. There's lawyers rolling with whatever, insert whatever race, creed, occupation, whatever, and those people on the mats are all just the same.
And even off the mats too, because a lot of people have families, and those kids become your families. Even my kids were accepted here 2 years after the fact. I still have people reaching out to me. How's Carter? How's Olivia? We miss seeing them. and they know behind the scenes, off the mats, things that might be going on, and it's just cool. It's very cool, particularly all-out families in Louisiana. So it's kind of like a little surrogate. Yeah.
Did you have any interest in like what originally drew you to martial arts? Because like the community was what kept you. I said from what you said.
All right. So I'm a bit older than most of the people in here. So I remember UFC original.
Oh yeah.
When the Gracies had purchased it out of near bankruptcy or whatever back in the early '90s, and my brother-in-law, who's now my brother-in-law, he was my best friend, singer of my rock and roll band before he started dating my sister. But he had flunked out of college. And he was going to a community college by force before he could go back to university on probation. And he was taking Japanese Jiu-Jitsu as one of his electives.
That's awesome.
Right. And he was like, dude, this is crazy and blah, blah, blah. Then he's like, you got to come over here. What is it? You got to come watch this Gracie family. There's this thing called Ultimate Fighting Championship. And I think the big sumo wrestler guy just died actually 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember watching. No weight classes, no anything, no time limits, just. And that's how it started. And he was like, that's the Brazilian form of what I'm learning at school. And these little tiny people just kick the shit. And Hoist had won it all, and they would just come out like that. So that just started like, that's badass. Then during COVID, for some reason, Facebook thought I would be interested in UFC rules during lockdown. And I wasn't even a fan of UFC at that point.
Yeah.
You know, I knew
it.
Kind
of like dwindled away a little bit.
Right. Then I'm like, Jiu-Jitsu seems useful. And after that, and it's about when I did it. I think I started here 22, yeah. And I got sick with COVID, so I couldn't do anything for about a year and a half after because I was on blood thinners. And right after that, I started here. And that's how it just kind of got started.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram and Facebook algorithms.
That's awesome. Do you have any tips for like somebody else who's like maybe a little older who is intimidated by jiu-jitsu?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Find a gym. Not every gym is the same. I can tell you that from switching around and stuff. But go to a few gyms. Try it. You can try it for free anywhere. Somebody's going to let you do an open mat or just a free class. Find your vibe. There's guaranteed going to be more than one that's very accepting, full of old people or injured young people. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I always say like don't. Unless you already know people and like you're just going to be with your friends, like if you move into a new area, you're testing out like a new location or whatever, don't just pick one and go with that. Like, go try a few out, see what matches. Like, don't just base it on location. Like, location's great, especially if like one's 5 and one's 40.
Right.
Like that makes does make a little more sense. But when you got a bunch in your area, like. Get in there, test them out.
Dude, and really, as millennial or whatever insult is appropriate for this generation, as it is, check the Instagram page. Yeah. I could decipher from the vibe looking at any Instagram page. That's how you asked about Mastaskaya. You been there? Like, yep. I checked all the Instagram pages around that 5 Points to Little Italy and Chinatown of all the gyms, and I could tell Alex's gym had a vibe similar to this.
Yeah.
And I texted him, and I got there, and it was exactly like this. Open arm, people knew your name, and so you could get the vibe from it, and you could see the demographic.
Yeah.
You could see if it's a bunch of cauliflower-eared people with the fist up that are competing, and you're going to get throttled, or if it's some casuals, old people mixed in with it.
Yeah, no, that's great advice because, I mean, I know people, like when you travel, like, a lot of places are really welcoming when you travel. Like, that's one of the beautiful things about jiu-jitsu is, like, I feel like you can go almost anywhere. Like, I went to the Philippines and trained for, I did a camp, but I trained for, like, an extra week with just a couple different gyms out there, and it was just people wanting to train with the guy who's not from around.
Right.
And which is really cool because, it's that connecting. Like,
Right.
we didn't really speak. I mean, a lot of them spoke English. Most of them spoke English, but, like, not their first language, but the connecting is the same thing in Korea. Like, the instant connection of, we do jiu-jitsu, so we're friends.
Camaraderie. You got that little, what's up? I see people in the airport, like, you
Got
can
like
see
a
their
fight to win shirt on.
fight to win or cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
Like, what do you train?
Like the Spider-Man meme.
Right. What do you do? Wrestling, judo, MMA,
Jiu-jitsu.
and And now I travel a lot, solo, sometimes with groups, and now that's the first thing I do. What's in proximity, and I might feel like I need to make friends there. I know if I go to an open mat, boom, they'll be willing to do dinner, show you where to go, take you places after.
Yeah, they'll give you the details on the area.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great, like, especially if you're just traveling to, like, experience a new place.
Right.
If you can drop in at a jiu-jitsu gym, like, you're gonna meet somebody who'd be down to tell you, like, oh, here's some places that maybe Google isn't gonna get you in.
And plus, I mean, jiu-jitsu people are generally cool. I used to do this with surfing. The surf crowd's going to be very cool, and that's probably why there's some surf jiu-jitsu overlap.
Yeah.
Just you're going to meet cool people, and it's not just about learning how to fight or defend yourself. And I'll go anywhere on the globe and meet people. Of course, I'd meet them anyway because I'm a goofball. But
no, you're awesome, man. Well, this has been our 10 minutes, so now you're about to get your round with Dana. You ready?
No, man.
All right. Well, let's do it anyway.
All right, thanks.
Great work, brother.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Dustin,
Dana.
it's good seeing you again, my man.
You too, man. You haven't got any easier.
Hey, neither of you.
In fact, you got worse in the best way.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you. So, where have you been since you left? You're training somewhere else now, right?
Yeah, I train at a place called TNT.
Okay.
They don't really do competitive jiu-jitsu or gi. It's just
Mostly no gi?
no gi. It's all no gi.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it's all geared towards striking, jiu-jitsu, preparedness. Yeah, like being in close guard is not so much a thing.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay. So you've been working on a little bit of striking as well?
Yeah.
Like defensive striking and things
Defensive.
like that?
We'll do a half an hour of MMA with the strikes and the takedowns and the submissions. A lot of times, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'll do Muay Thai classes just for the exercise of it and skill of it.
Okay, cool. I've never done any Muay Thai. That's you like it more?
Yeah,
or
no, I
not
mean,
more, but
I like it. It's different. It's a different release. It's fun to hit pads.
Yeah.
It's fun to spar.
Awesome.
It's pretty intuitive. I mean, you got to learn some combos, but you know how to throw a punch. Or they teach you how to throw it properly, and then it's not as doesn't take as many fundamentals as jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. That's cool, man. So we had a great roll. I mean, your strength and your frames are as good as always. So
my frames are my offense.
Yeah.
Defense is my offense.
Okay. I mean, that's what I use defense as offense as well.
Right.
I mean, I play a guard game and try to sweep.
I mean, I have to with you and the younger crew and the skilled crew for sure.
Yeah.
You guys are like spider monkeys.
Yeah. Well, it's I mean, you were one of the first people that I really started training with. We came in here early.
Right.
We went up to Cottonwood for that.
Cottonwood,
that camp,
Jerome, wherever we
which
were.
was great. Yeah.
Fundamental core experience in my jiu-jitsu journey.
Yeah.
It's like kindergarten as a kid. That was the start of it.
Yeah.
And I made some good bonds and good friendships there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Me, you, Ryan.
Ryan Cabay, a dude named shoot, I know him, but he doesn't come here anymore.
Did Lemon go? Was it Lemon?
Lemon went, maybe. Lemon and what's his name? Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Kyle?
Kyle was there, that's right.
Kyle moved, and he came back, and he was going to start again, but subject to getting another job. And so a lot of the OG crew. There's not a lot left, but I still remember all of them.
For sure. Well, good, man. Well, I mean, you probably answered some of this with Steve, but I want to hear your take as well. Like, what has jiu-jitsu done to change your life?
Like I was telling Steve, it just gave me a good community. These friendships, you know, that I never would have made here because I'm not a native of Arizona. And I still consider myself transitory, even though I've been here almost 19 years now. But at any given moment in my head, I could be out of Arizona. So I never really concerned myself necessarily with a good community. But looking back, that's very important to me, and I found that here. And then also you got skills. Some false sense of confidence to go out into the world with.
Hey, it's a lot more confidence.
More confidence than someone that doesn't.
Out there,
Actually, I tell people this has given me more fear than confidence. How so? Because I could go anywhere and see a little guy staring me up and down, and I don't know if he could kill me or not. But I know that he possibly could if he trains. I'm not walking around like some peaked in high school football jock who thinks I used to be able to throw this football 40 yards. I could kick everybody's ass. Not so fast, dude. Not so fast. You get someone like Mateus on the street that looks nice, humble, and small. Goodbye knees, goodbye elbows.
You'll get destroyed.
So now it's giving me a different type of peace and calm because I'm going to be very avoidant of conflict. But if it happens, then maybe I know how to hold my frames and defend myself.
I mean, what is it? The only fight you win is the one that you don't engage in. You know?
Exactly.
Otherwise, you never know. Even if you do, just are defending yourself and somebody smacks their head on the concrete and they die or go into a coma or whatever, that could be the end of your life.
It's not worth it. It is not worth it.
Absolutely.
But it's fun to think about.
For sure. Well, and you've had some of your own struggles. So what is with your life, where you're at now, and I guess where has jiu-jitsu brought you in your life right now? Like, what are you looking forward to? What are things you're working on?
That's a great question. I didn't even think about. It just gave me a sense of peace and contentment. Not necessarily always looking for the next best thing or the end of the journey. I've always been the type that enjoyed the journey. I just never realized that it did. Which is why I've always hopped from hobby to hobby after a few years of learning something and getting good at it, losing interest. This, just like this says, I think. Pursuit of unattainable
perfection is a beautiful thing.
That's it. That's what it's given me. And I can translate that into my career, even though I've been an attorney for almost a couple decades now. It's like, enjoy where you are. You don't have to know it all. You can keep getting there and enjoy the process and realizing there's a process and that you're part of that and that it's okay not to know, but it's not okay not to try to know. To me, that makes it good in every aspect. Same with my kids, same with my job, same with everything.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. What would you say has improved in your life because of jiu-jitsu or since then? I mean, you say your work life.
It's given me good relief, stress release. Stress is the silent killer. You can't feel it per se, but you can feel it when it's not there. I can at least. And it gives me that. It gives me some release. And it does help with the other things you mentioned, struggles. I've been sober well before I started this. But that's not something you just wake up from and it goes away.
Absolutely.
You work. And this kind of incorporates a lot of the work you got to do with yourself, letting go of ego, letting go of control, realizing you got to work at something. One foot after the other. And I think that's, I didn't do jiu-jitsu because of that, but I see jiu-jitsu draws in a lot of people struggling with it, wanting to combat it, or actively in recovery. Because I met quite a few people in here that, lo and behold, that they had the same story, and this helps them too.
Absolutely. Everybody's got struggles, no matter how well put together.
Right.
Somebody thinks they are, appear to be. Everybody's got struggles, and I think that's helped me realize that with meeting all the different people I never would have met or been associated with from starting this.
Yeah, and that too. And just the variety of people. Knowing you could get something from people you thought you never would need in your life or encounter, or were beneath you or above you.
Yeah.
It goes both ways, you know.
Yeah.
I remember having dinner with somebody. They're like, "Damn, can you look at this? Here I am, XYZ, sitting with a lawyer, a doctor." I'm like, I never even really thought about it, man. I'm just sitting with all my friends from Jiu-Jitsu. But now that you say it, we probably never would have crossed paths or thought about hanging out together.
Right, exactly.
Now I see people come to my house that are doing some carpentry work or painting. You can tell they train. You start jib-jabbing, inviting them for coffee.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it comes easy to you. You got the gift of gab.
For sure, man.
And you got your kids into it as well? Or
I did. They're out of it. Olivia's not doing it now. She wants to.
Okay.
But since I'm not coming to Grey Wolf, she doesn't want to do the gym I'm at. It's not geared towards young people, much less young girls. It's kind of more aggressive. She liked it. I keep offering her to come back here. I think she wants me to be involved too.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll have to find a way to get back here a couple times a week with her.
Yeah.
And now she's in high school and doing all the high school girl stuff. But she has it in her, and she's convinced she's moving to New York.
Oh, yeah?
So.
Okay. Well, you took her to New York like last year?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
She goes. And she'll probably go because she's into art and she wants to go to art school.
Okay.
But she needs to get her jiu-jitsu skills going.
Yeah.
And I've taken her to Henzo Gracie School in New York and a few other spots. So she likes that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, cool, man. Well, I really appreciate you coming to do this.
Yeah, man. This is the second podcast for Dana.
That's right.
I'm going to have to come up with Hollywood's going to be your nickname.
We'll see about that. Let's get things
started. Well, how's it going with you and your new life and your serendipitous hiking love and now moved in together?
Yeah, it's good. She's over here.
Right.
So,
she's training.
Training. She loves it. She's competing for the first time on Saturday, a week from today. So that's amazing. We got a dog too. We got a little puppy, so that's been good. And then the podcast, the other podcast is great. The Banya is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So go check out the Banya. We
awesome.
do our podcast from a hot sauna. It's great.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was my first ever podcast. Maybe after I loosen up and get some confidence in front of the microphone. I'm a goofball when I'm not being recorded.
Yeah. No, just let it loose. Nobody cares. Well, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Good rolls, Dana.
Thank you. Yeah, good roll.
All right.